Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of Build the RedBull RB7. Today, being issue 82, we'll be installing the fuel tank to our RedBull RB7. In the magazine today, we've got a team portrait of Cooper. We've got the Cooper Car Company, we've got Cooper train drivers, G-forces in Formula 1, refueling equipment, refueling like the pros, and our parts for this week's issue. So we have our fuel tank, 2 O-rings, 2 dome-headed screws, and our 32cm fuel tube. We've got a few pages of instructions here today, guys, and let's get stuck into the building. Okay, so what you want to do, first up, you want to grab your fuel tube, and you want to cut off 2 lengths, one 10cm, and then one 20cm, okay, with a little excess of the 2 centimeters left over on the longest tube. I actually cut the 10cm tube and then just left the rest of it as a whole tube in case, because it does get a little bit fragile towards the end and it does slowly break off. So with the long tube, you can leave the excess on there just to be safe. And then what you want to do, you want to clip the 10cm tube to the little outlet at the bottom of the fuel tank, okay, so where the fuel will come out of. Okay, you can see that it runs in from out of the carburetor here, down under, and you'll just see it poke in underneath the car in there. So it just clips over, and then the top one, just like this, clips down, runs down along the side and into the back of the exhaust, okay? So that completes the pressure system of the engine, which allows for the fuel flow. And then what you want to do, you want to install the fuel tank to the front of the car. You want to tuck all the wires in. The magazine does say to tuck the wires in underneath, but I preferred to put the tank in first and then just tuck the wires in around like that to stop any pinching, because the last thing you want to do is have the wires pinch or fray and then cause a spark, and then you may have fuel excess there and it could just end nasty. So I'm just going to have that there and just tuck it around inside the chassis frame there. From the little fuel tank post there and the fuel tank mount, you want to sit the orange O-rings on both sides. Okay, it stops for a bit of vibration and will reduce a bit of the shock during impacts or whatever to prevent cracking of the fuel tank. Now, you do probably, best bet, would want to pick up 2 of these or back order a second one in case, God forbid, you do have an accident or someone runs over your car and your fuel tank cracks, because these ones are especially molded to fit into this RB7, and it's not like you can go up to your local supplier and pick up another one. So you do probably want to order a back order of that. I'm going to do one just to be safe, because it's a scary thought knowing that if that breaks, that's the end of your car. So that concludes issue 82 of Build the RedBull RB7. Up next, we have issue 83, where we'll be getting our RC box components, our recoil starter bar and ring, body pin, screws, and some double-sided foam tape to hold down our battery box. So you spend all this money on getting the RB7, and the battery's held down with some double-sided tape. So I hope you guys all enjoyed this episode of Build the RedBull RB7, and I'll see you guys very soon in the next video. Thank you, bye-bye.